Kyle Russell. Welcome to Arkansas Wushu. Tonight we are finishing out the self-defense techniques in blue belt with three techniques. We have the dart A, the dart B, and wing break. So we'll start off with the dart A. It's probably one of the simplest techniques I've ever seen, but very effective. So we've got our hands up in fighting stance or in street stance, however you want to start. But our attacker throws a punch. Whichever hand they punch with, we're going to use the opposite hand. So if they punch with the right hand, we're going to block with our left. If they punch with the left hand, we're going to block with our right. It'll be on the same side of the body. So if the punch is coming from your right side, block with your right side. If it's coming from your left side, block from your left side. All you're going to do is when you see that punch coming, you're going to step back and do a small hook with your hand. Basically do a soft hand block into a hook hand. And what that's going to do is that's going to hit the hand and scoop it and move it out of the way. So you're going to hit it, hook over it, and then use your fingers to push it to the side. As soon as that finger has pushed their hand out of the way and to the side, you're going to dart straight forward into the eye with your fingers. So you step back, basically make a really small circle with your hand, and dart forward into the eye. Hence the dart A. Okay, throw a punch with the other hand, same thing the other side. Now, if we look at the dart B, the main difference is on the dart A, it's really quick, and we're just getting a little flinging, maybe a little flicker of a finger in the eye. Not much. In B, we're trying to get more power. So in B, we step back, we do that hook hand, but this time we do a little bit more motion because we're turning our hips along with it, and we're going to do almost like a reverse punch, but instead of a reverse punch, we're going to come out into the eyes, into an eye strike. So we step back, inward block, hook hand, eye strike. Other side, same thing. Okay, last we have wing break. Wing break is a bit of a difficult technique, but it's a good one to learn. In this self-defense technique, your attacker has grabbed you with their left hand and they're getting ready to punch you with your right. So what we do is we trap the wrist on the shoulder where they have grabbed us. So we're re-grabbing them. We want to step back. We want to push up on the elbow. The reason we step back is to get that arm from being bent to being straight. Straight arm will break, bent arm will not. So we step back to straighten the arm and then push up on it, and it makes it hyperextend. If we didn't step back, it would be bent, and then it would be easier for them to overpower and get out of. All right, right after we break the arm, we're going to circle over it and shuffle in, bringing our foot across their body, bringing this down in front of their arm and around their waist to grab their hand. What we're doing is we're positioning ourselves for a hip thrust. So what we've done is we grab, we step back, break, circle over their arm, around their waist as we step in and grab them, and then we're going to perform that hip throw. And that same ending we've seen so many times in this belt where we drop our knee on the rib cage and do a half fist to the throat. In Chuan or Kempo, whichever you prefer to call it, a lot of the endings are the same or interchangeable. That way you can mix and match techniques. You might start one technique and the other, and that's fine as you get more advanced in self-defense and practice to mix and match the techniques. They call that grafting, where you take, you start with this technique, you end with this technique, you might do some other technique in the middle. So don't be afraid to mix it up a little bit. Anyways, wing break one more time. Break, grab, throw, drop into your knee. All right, that's it for today, and that finishes out blue belt. I'm probably going to go ahead and also start a tutorial on Gong Gong Quinn. Reason being, first one, someone has commented and taken an interest into that particular style lately, so I like to try to satisfy the audience when I can. And two, Junbao Wushu, as I learned it, kicked in with blue belt whenever I was training. You trained in straight, what was called Chinese Kempo at the time. I wound up convincing that was kind of dumb to call it Chinese, Japanese name rather than just using the Chinese name, because Chuan is Kempo. That is the Chinese term for Kempo. So I say Chinese Kempo instead of just using the proper term. It didn't really make sense to me, and eventually my school and my teacher agreed. So instead of calling it Chinese Kempo, we went back to the traditional name of Chuan Anyways, whenever I was learning actually Shotokan, I started learning Gong Gong Quinn, but then I kicked into Kempo and noticed that the Junbao Wushu kicked in blue belt, and you began the 5 forms to black belt because you had blue, green, 3 brown belts, which is our 5 forms, and then you were ready for a black belt. So, Gong Gong Quinn is the hard diamond form, and I will start that tutorial soon. Thank you for watching, if I haven't already started by the time this video goes out, and I will see you in the next video.